Yeah, we're rolling.
We're rolling. Keep rolling.
Hello.
Keep Remember that when Undertaker used to come out with that in wrestling?
Yeah, man. Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, we know how you feel about wrestlers.
Yeah. Undertaker
poster.
Undertaker weren't sexy though, innit? So he weren't really getting a space about it. He weren't oily enough for me, you know what I mean?
Man said he weren't sexy. Do you know, I was saying this, I said this on Twitter the other day. The Rock, top 10 modern public speakers of our time.
Yeah, man, he's got it. He's got presidential material in him, you know?
I saw it was something where he was talking about like, I think it was a Royal Rumble or something where it was all like, he was talking about Rikishi and Stone Cold and he was doing impressions of all of them. And Undertaker, and I was just like, this man was truly one of the greatest public speakers of the modern era.
He was electrifying, yeah. He was captivating. He'd come out on stage with just him and a guitar, you know.
100%.
Him and a mic.
There was a time when he was like their villain, wasn't he?
Yeah, they tried to make him turn heel. If I remember correctly, they do this thing where he like does a speech and everyone's supposed to be like, boo. He kept saying bad things. Everyone went, yeah. He's like, no, you don't understand. Yeah. I hate this dude. Yeah. They're like, yeah. He's like, no. Brother, he was so loved. The work he had to put in to be hated. I think people still loved him when he turned heel anyway.
Yeah. Where does that term come from, turned heel?
I don't know, you know. I feel like it's a theatrical term. But in wrestling, when you turn heel, it means that you turn, you know, become bad, become evil and go from there. Like
turn heel.
Yeah.
Heel, like, it's just mad, isn't it? Turn heel.
Yeah.
Heel. Anyway, welcome to Ain't Got a Clue. My name is Kae. That's Marcus Bronzy.
Hello.
Guys, we're appreciating the love, man.
Oh, hey.
We're appreciating the love. Shout out to you Patreons. Hey. For the price of a coffee, cheaper than a coffee, you get extra content from us every week, ad-free as well, early access, all of that. As we go forward, there'll be more exclusive content. I suggested something to Marcus this week about content. Marcus was like, no, thank you.
You suggested it a number of times. do you know what? You tell everyone what you suggested, and I'll tell you where I was and how I was feeling when you suggested it.
So I was walking my dog, Riot. We're walking, and I'm like, yo, Marcus, we said, you know what? You know, in January, do you want to do like a little Patreon fitness challenge, and then we can do it for our Patreon listeners? And Marcus was like, no, thank you. I think it was, no thank you, bruv. I was like, I sent a long voice note and Marcus just sent back, no thank you, bruv, on a message. And I was like, all right, cool, man. Yeah, like, hope you're enjoying your life. And are we friends? What's going on? What, we brethren in that still? Nah. Okay, yeah, cool.
Oh, man. And the time that Kae messaged me that, when you messaged me that, bro, I was literally in the gym and I just started putting up the weights for my squats a little bit, doing deep squats.
Fuck
and you know
that.
how you feel when you're doing squats?
Fuck that.
You know, because we got big legs. When we do squats, it takes everything out of your body. So I was sitting there literally like on my last set.
Lower back finished.
Yeah, and my phone goes, I look at my phone and he go, yeah, do you want to do a fitness challenge in January? And I was thinking, more of this.
What?
For fun. This is not bruv, I do this anyway. It's cool.
No, do you know what? It would be the diet for both of us.
No, I was thinking about this as well. I enjoy fat food, bruv. Yeah, let's be real out here. Broccoli does not taste as good as burgers.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, salad does not taste.
Broccoli
doesn't taste as good.
I mean, whoa. Let's not like go out all there. You know what I mean?
You're going crazy out there, bro. Woo.
Broccoli tastes better than burgers.
I think I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the crud food. I will get back to you on that. I'll loop back to you, Kae.
January.
And maybe, no, thank you. It's not the first time you suggested it.
I know.
You've mentioned it a number of times.
I just think, tell us what you, Patreon listeners especially, let us know if you want to do it, if you want us to do it for the show.
We can do what Kate Shanta did and just say inappropriate creep here, but Kae's looking good in that hat.
Listen.
She actually wrote that. She
never wrote that. She wrote Kae's looking good in that.
Said that on it as well. So if you want to compliment us on our hats or be pervy and send sexy messages to Kae, you can do that for less than the price of a coffee. Or if you're listening to this in 2023, less than the price of a bottle of water, maybe a unit of energy.
You know what I mean? Oh my gosh.
You know, bruv, this cost of living shit.
Inflation's going up so much. I'm scared when it gets to the point where like a $5 gets you a bottle of water or...
Yeah, bruv. What happens when you go to the shops and you buy a drink and a packet of crisps and boss man turns to you and says, I'm gonna need a little bit more, bruv. I need a little bit more.
Do you know what we're becoming?
What?
Oh my God, we're becoming those people. Remember back in the day at school?
Uncle Corner.
Back in my day, when we went to you could go to the corner shop and for £1, you could get a packet of crisps, a drink, and a sweet, and you'd still have something left over.
100%.
That's what we're becoming.
When Freddo was 10 pence. I remember when Freddo was 10p, bruv.
Why does everybody always go on about Freddo? When was the last time you had a Freddo?
When it was 10p. You think I'm going to disrespect myself, bruv? I remember you could go into the shops and for 50p get a drink, a crisp, and a chocolate.
You seem very, I don't know, we are very similar in a lot of respects, but then there's times where we're not. So I want to see if we're the same on this. But you don't really strike me as a man that just goes and buys crisps and chocolates. I think you still look at things, how much protein does this have in it?
I still do that. It depends. So at the moment now, like I said, I'm getting back into my lifestyle that is fitness. So I don't do challenges and stuff like that because I like to make fitness a lifestyle thing. Yeah. So
all right,
at the moment, so at the moment, I'm looking at what I'm eating. I'm not regulating. I'm just getting in the gym, but I'm calculating what I'm eating. So yeah, I'm hitting the back. Yeah, you gotta get on the back of these things with your little MyFitnessPal. Boop, that much protein. Boop, that much. But yeah, man, that's what
I do. Because I don't really. I look at a snack sometimes, and I'm like, I'd much rather have something that's got a bit more protein in it rather than just. It's mad. What we've got eating disorders.
Nah, not really. I'm just measuring what I eat because when I measure, it means that I know where I'm at and I'm healthy. And I suggest that for a week or two, people do that.
And this is the guy that said to me, "No, thank you, bruv."
Because it's my life, bruv.
No, thank you.
Do you know what? I think gym for me is like meditation, chilling.
It is.
It's
do you know
chill
why?
for me.
Do you know why?
Why?
So you see when you're like in a squat, bro. Wait. You see when people say.
Sorry.
Nah, look at him fucking dying, right?
See when you're in a squat, bro.
No, but you know when people say like the key to meditation, the key to happiness, all of that is living in the moment, yeah? You try squatting 100 kg and tell me you're not living in the moment.
There you go.
All you care about at that point is that let me get this off of the ground.
Yeah.
And that's why when people go, like running's a bit harder, but like squats and all of that, like for that second or two, you are in the moment.
100%.
You're not thinking about your bills.
Yeah.
You're not thinking about any arguments you've had with anybody. You're just thinking about, I need to get this off the ground.
Get this bar up,
down,
up,
down. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, so good. That's where I was at when you messaged me.
Did you watch so we're recording on a Monday.
We're recording on a Monday.
Did you watch the World Cup yesterday?
I've not watched any World Cup yet.
It was the Titans of world football.
Talk to me.
It was Qatar versus Ecuador.
So it's the World Cup winners potentially versus Ecuador, yeah? People said their chances are looking good this year.
Do you know what happened, right? They had a goal disallowed via VAR. Ecuador did. And they were like offside. Brother, this was not offside, you know. It just looked like somebody was in the VR room. Habibi, retake. Brez restart.
There's just a Brer.
Habibi, Brez restart.
There's a Brer looking at him at the door. The VR looks up at him. He looks at him and goes, Habibi. He goes, yes. No, bruv, there's no talk. I don't think there was big dialogue in that VAR office. I think it was pure silence, bruv.
But then after they couldn't stop it. So I think they still, Ecuador won 2-0 in the end anyway. But
really?
Even with the disallowed goal. But I know there's been a lot. Do you know one thing that did annoy me, right? It is so they didn't broadcast the opening ceremony on BBC One.
Okay.
And instead they had Gary Lineker and BBC Sport showing like the negativity of all this World Cup. And let me tell you one thing. It is abhorrent that the World Cup's being held there, right? But it was abhorrent that it was being held in fucking Russia as well. The only difference is people didn't want to fucking talk out about it as much when it was Putin, because Putin will fucking have your guts for garters, yeah?
Is it the equivalent of when there's like a big man in the room and no one can really handle him, he's acting a bit mad? People just go, yeah, man, you're acting a bit mad. As opposed to if the same person was someone people could handle and they're acting mad, someone come up to him and say, listen, mate, stop that behaviour.
Yeah.
Clear off.
But what I didn't get was, so they didn't show the opening ceremony or whatever, but then you're seeing Gary Lineker, who, by the way, is giving a speech about saying how abhorrent this World Cup is. From where?
Is he there?
He's in the fucking stadium in Qatar, bruv. Like, so I just find it really, really weird, right? We've known this World Cup was going to be in Qatar for 12 years. This is why I tell you, a lot of activism and a lot of those shit that you see on TV and in the media and whatever, it's all performative, right? Because they've had 12 years, they've known all these issues for 12 years. Instead of calling for boycotts 12 years ago, instead of putting pressure on like the FA or like the football players from 12 years ago to say, don't go to Qatar, don't go over there. Nobody's really waited there. They've waited till the day of the World Cup and they've gone to Qatar. It would have been a much stronger position if Gary Lineker was like, look, I'll do all the coverage, but we're not going to go to Qatar. We'll do it from Britain.
He could have just missed the check if he wanted to. Let's be honest. He ain't going to miss the money, is he? He ain't going to miss the money if he doesn't get a check. He's going to be all right.
He's not going to miss it, bruv. But it's just, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just feels a bit like, oh yeah, look, I'm trying to be a nice person rather than actually wanting to do something. And this, the cherry on top of all of this for me was this morning going, so, you know, obviously homosexuality is banned in Qatar.
Die.
Right, it's illegal.
Did you die? Is it prison or death?
It's illegal. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I think you could die for like stealing shit. So
I'm going to presume you can die for being in a homosexual relationship.
But do you know who went there and made homosexuality illegal in the first place?
Who?
The British.
Oh, okay.
Like that, like when they went to India and homosexuality wasn't illegal, and then they
right.
went to India and then they made homosexuality illegal.
Okay.
And that, yeah. Anyway, colonialism. Yeah, so the FA, what's it? The captains of England, Netherlands, Belgium, I think Germany, and another were going to wear these One Love armbands, right? In solidarity with LGBTQ plus communities, right? Mm-hmm. Amazing, right? Apparently, they'd written to FIFA saying, "Can we do this?" Like months ago. And then FIFA on the day of like England playing have gone, yeah, you can't do that, otherwise we'll yellow card you and we'll give you sanctions. And they've been like, and they've all pulled out of it because they're like, we don't want one of our players to have a yellow card, brother.
Yeah.
What you said is now my activism has consequences.
Yeah.
Rather than just being a symbolic gesture.
Here's why I'm chuckling.
I'm gonna have to go out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop this.
Here's why I'm chuckling. Yeah, because. Yeah. You never ask for permission when you're doing activism.
No!
I'm going to presume that Colin didn't send an email saying, do you mind if I take a knee at this NFL match? And they said, yes, sure, go for it. Nah, bruv, you see when you do things like this, you do it and you face the consequences. Not please, it's not even sorry, it's I did it.
They shouldn't have said it months ago, right? Yeah. What should have happened is, first day of the World Cup, you saw Harry Kane coming out. What's that armband he's got? Yeah. And Harry Kane has come out with a One Love armband.
Yeah.
And imagine the impact that would have had rather than. Wait, let me do my Harry Kane impression.
We're gonna wear a armband. Obviously, all the lads and myself think it's like abhorrent what's going on. So just want to support all the communities. We're not allowed. Obviously. We had a chat with the gaffer and the lads. We thought, obviously, if we get a yellow card, that's really bad for our chances. So, obviously, we still support, but it's unfortunate that it's been taken out of our hands.
It's not been taken out of your hands, bruv. Take the booking if that's how strongly you feel.
Could these men just take the booking or just not play? Could they just refuse playing? Could you just say, we're not going to play, and then and then another...
Well, here's the other thing, right? Who's England's first opponent? Iran, right? And what the fuck are Iran doing right now? The Iranian government has got people, has got the Revolutionary Guards going into cities, killing protesters door to door. In a Kurdish city, there's a Kurdish city of Mahabat in Iran. They're killing protesters. Like, there's footage of it. I was retweeting it on my Twitter timeline or whatever. Killing people door to door, right? There's been thousands of protesters locked up. There's been like women just locked up for, you know, like showing their hair and stuff. They weren't banned, but Russia were.
This is mad.
Do you see where I'm coming from? The hypocrisy of all of it. Like, it's just what people picking and choosing what it, like Iran should be banned if you're gonna go off of that, but it's because Russia invaded another country, whereas they're fucking creating all sorts of human rights abuses towards people in their own country, like protesters. but yet nobody gives a shit. Anyway, I just thought it was interesting to see all of that.
I think that the best way, personally, with things like this, if we want to really like boycott this as a people, I feel like would be less coverage, less conversation about it.
Don't go out there.
Don't go out there. Let's take it off the TV. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
obviously there's conversations that need to be had, but like I feel like there's a lot to be said about giving people a vacuum and then giving them nothing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not talking about
Did you see-
deplatforming and all. I'm like, just air them.
Did
Yeah, go
you see Giovanni Infantino, head of FIFA's speech?
No, I didn't
He's
see that
like,
either.
today I feel gay. Today I feel disabled. Today I feel like migrant worker. Today I feel. Basically, he was saying I
He's
feel
trying
like
to say, I feel.
I feel like, and then he goes, he goes, I know what it's like to be discriminated against. I know what it's like to be bullied. Because when I was younger, I was bullied for having red hair.
He tried, didn't it? He tried his best.
Get
he
the
tried
fuck out of here!
He tried his best. He tried. And look, I feel like he tried with that from what you said.
No.
I feel like, you don't think he tried?
No, I don't think he tried. He did have a point where he was all like, Europe has no right to lecture anybody on our policies and what's it on human rights and stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, what we've done for the past 3,000 years, we should be paying for it for the next 3,000 years.
Okay.
And I thought that was great and whatnot, but at the same time, oops, sorry.
Oh, that is in the pod, you know.
Cut that
That is
out.
in.
Jesus.
You know what? You're gonna. You know who's gonna like that.
No,
Kate's gonna like that.
woo.
Kate's gonna be like,
I was doing
yeah,
it away
okay.
from a mic and then whatever, it came out.
Can you imagine
Sorry.
if that was what it was away from the mic, guys? Imagine what I experienced just now.
Oh,
I just got blown back from the microphone a little bit. Anyway, you're saying.
I forgot now, man. That burp just got rid of
I can't lie. Fuck with my train of thought as well.
Fuck my. Basically, right? Everybody's being a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Qatar have got some outlandish, outrageous, outdated rules.
Yeah.
But we all knew about this for 12 years, and nobody was like brave enough or had the conviction or the strength to go, no, we're not going to do that. And there's loads of people that are moaning about it while they're in Qatar, being paid to do so, being paid to be there. If you felt that strongly about it, don't go there. Journalists, I get it. Journalists have to go to a lot of things that they don't agree with, like war coverage and all of that sort of stuff. But if you're like covering, sports, like Gary Lineker sitting there you could have said, match of the day, when match of the day happens, they're watching all the games from a studio in Manchester on like 6 TVs. You could have easily done that from Manchester, watched it, whatever.
I think if Gary Lineker said he wasn't going to do the coverage, it would have a world impact.
100%.
Outside, not because I think people forget Gary Lineker isn't just respected within the UK in the world.
One of the best
football.
strikers.
Never booked in his career. Was he only booked once or something? Like
I don't
so
know,
one of the
bro.
smallest number of bookings. Like he's got like an impeccable career, well known,
Flipping amazing striker, yeah.
Never seen with a packet of Wotsits or Quavers. Always always sort of Lineker.
But he just,
yeah.
I mean, like, he genuinely seems like a great guy. But I just felt like all of this has just been like a bit like, when I'm seeing people out there enjoying themselves in like I saw some of the BBC Sport pundits in like the Nobu Hotel enjoying.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like enjoying life and whatever. And then you're going on there, yeah, no, this is terrible. And you're like, bro, like, like, come on.
I think they could have just skipped the gig. Like I missed the get the bag. When I talk to anyone of my mates, I'm like, get that fucking money. Yeah, I don't want to hear anything. Go and get that fucking money. But see, if I was talking to Linda Canal, bro, you're nice. Yeah, sit this one out. Give us a nice speech about why you're not doing it, and let's see some real.
That would have had a real. But the thing
impact.
is, isn't homosexuality banned in Russia as well?
I don't know. I'd be honest. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it. I wouldn't be surprised if it was something that even if it wasn't officially illegal, if you were caught kissing someone outside,
But
you would go missing.
Here's the thing:
Yeah.
in Qatar,
Yeah.
public displays of affection between heteronormative couples is banned.
Yeah.
So, like, if you kiss your wife in public,
You can get in trouble for that.
yeah, they'll be like, "What the fuck are you doing, bro?"
Yeah. Would
Yeah.
it be? Would it?
But here's the other
Yeah, go
thing:
on.
Arab men
Yeah.
link arms and hold hands as friends all the time.
Yeah.
And it's not.
That's quite common in India and Sri Lanka as well. I think like it's like brethren will just walk holding hands. Yeah.
it's not. It's not like they're in a relationship with each other. It's just friendship, right? So potentially you could hold hands with your significant other as long as you're not kissing them.
Yeah.
that's not to excuse.
You just
like,
got me
obviously-
thinking of like two of the most oldest rude boys in my ends. If they were walking down the high road just holding hands like they were mates, I would find that growing up, yeah, in a country where that isn't something
Yeah,
that you see on a
yeah,
regular
yeah.
basis. Two of the hardest people just holding hands like with a slight skip and a swing in their
had
hands.
that when I've gone to the Middle East, my cousin like just holding my hand, like linking,
Yeah.
trying to link arms and that. And
I'll do that. Nah, if I'm in the ends, that's cool. I'm just thinking if I was in the hood,
but
and I saw two brothers,
but it's like it's a mad thing because it's
Yeah.
like I've grown up here and it's
That's
just like
not the norm,
you're trying. I just found it more. It wasn't even like look, bro, get away from me. It was more just like this is annoying.
yeah, I didn't really like
I find
holding.
it annoying when I
didn't like holding hands at school. You know when they went on a school trip and they made you hold hands. I didn't like that. What if you had to hold hands with a sweaty kid?
oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
So yesterday night I was at a gig. Shout out to Crazy Ginger Cabby. He listens to this.
Oh, hello, mate.
Yeah, big up you. He's a black cab driver. Wee, black driver. Fuck Uber.
Stick it up the Uber. Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Unless I need one.
Yeah.
like
Shout out to
one.
Uber, man.
If you want to provide us with any money. This podcast is sponsored by
Black Cabs Association or Uber. Yeah.
Free now you can get.
yeah.
Fuck it. Fuck all of them apps actually. Bleep all of that out. I was at his gig last night, and I've realised ever since COVID, I go into spud people, like fist bump people, rather than shake hands.
Yeah.
And then the odd person will try and shake my hands like crowd member or whatever. And then it's like I could, as I'm going in to shake people's hands, I could actually feel the moisture and the stuff on their hands, and it's like it's like my eyes have now got one of them UV lights, and I'm looking at it, and I can just see that the green and the blues and all the bacteria. I had to go wash my hands immediately. I'm gonna start rolling with hand sanitizer again, bruv. It's nasty.
Someone saw me. I went to an event, a Twitch event over the weekend. Shout out to Gigi Cassie. She helped put on a heavy event.
Whoever
and I
that
remember
is.
shaking loads of people's hands during the event on the way out, like, see you later. And then I think someone saw me go literally straight over to the hand sanitizer after I shook all the hands and did that. You're dread, you know. I said, bruv, this is health and safety. This should be the norm. I've just shaken everyone's hands, spun it. A couple people got hugs, you know. We ain't been doing that for a few years, yeah. So
hugs, I like hugs, man.
Yeah, man.
I like hugs.
Yeah,
Hugs
but yeah.
Even worse was this week. So this is when I realised, everyone's a fucking fraud. We're all fucking fraud. And what I like about it on this podcast, because we always say we ain't got a clue about shit.
Ain't got a clue.
We don't come off holier than thou. Nah. We are not better than any of you, right? We just happen to have like stumbled across these microphones.
Yeah.
And provide entertaining content. However, we realise everybody's fallible. We realise no one's perfect, right?
It's human nature.
I saw Matt Hancock on I'm a Celeb.
Yeah.
He took bird shit off of a fucking chair with his finger, and he wasn't going to wash his hands, and everybody else was like, go wash your hands, and then he just literally rinsed it under it, and then one of them was like, what are you doing, bruv? Wash your hands, kind of thing.
So,
and then he was on the, like, he went into the diary room kind of thing, and he was like, this guy told me wash your hands, happy birthday twice, and he's not washing his hands. They're all frauds. Everyone's a fraud. Everyone's a fraud.
Oh man, I tell you what though, quickly, you've just reminded me about it. Two things I have seen about the World Cup. Yeah, one of them is there are people actually having a good time out there. Because I saw a clip, I don't know what's wrong with my algorithm, of some geezer going, fucking hell, mate, I had a great time last night. Met one of these dudes, I think he's a sheikh or something. He took us to his house, he had animals, he had all this. And people are like, all right, mate, didn't happen at the Year Awards, didn't happen, mate.
They put the pictures up.
They put the videos up. He's there like, I think he said he had animals, he's got wild animals. He's next to his fucking tiger or a lion.
They took us, it was a 4-month-year-old lion.
Yeah.
We just wanted to play.
Yeah.
No, what they said was, if you give him meat, it makes him go ballistic, but they give him a chicken a day. I was like...
He goes, you know what it's like? We was going for a beer hunt. I thought only two Scousers in Qatar go out for beers, end up at a rich dude's house playing with lions.
Like, those sheikhs have some mad...
Yeah.
Listen, I don't think people understand the wealth of those Gulf Arab countries.
It is wealth where it means...
It is obscene, bruv.
It is wealth that means you can think it and it will happen.
Do you know what it means? Dubai.
Of course, yeah, we can, yeah.
Dubai.
Let's make it.
I want to put water in the... So
in
you
the
know
desert.
What, bro, you know like the Dubai Marina?
Yeah.
You know they literally brought water from the sea to that bit. Like they drilled away roads and all sorts just so that they could get water in that bit. Like if the mind can think it, these lot were like, it is possible.
Make it
is
happen.
possible.
It's, you know what? They're the kind of people that's like, someone says, "Oh, mate, if you're gonna do that, how much?"
Yeah.
I will pay. That's
Trillions.
it, bruv. That's it. That's
Trillions.
for them. It's not even how much is in there worrying about the price. They're asking, so they just know how much peas to send to make that shit happen.
Oh my God,
bro.
It's
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, that level of money, yeah. Do you not just sit down some days and go?
I think for us now, if we got that money now, because we've lived a little bit, we'd be okay.
We've been broke, yeah.
Yeah, we've been okay. But if you are too young, or you've not, if either you have to be raised around that money so it's normal, or you have to be frugal enough relatively so that when you get hit with that $1 trillion, you understand how to spend it. Yeah. But if you're anywhere in between that, if you're like an adolescent and you get thrown that money, you could die, bruv. Someone could give you that money and that could be your death sentence. Here's $1 trillion, you're gonna die, bro. Finished.
Finished. Every addiction on earth. Do you know what? When I was watching Qatar playing in the World Cup, yeah, I was thinking if I had that level of money, bro, I sort of understand why their football teams are shit.
Why are they shit?
No, I understand why their football teams are shit, bro. If you grow up, and like you're a billionaire already, or like you're a millionaire, why am I gonna go play football?
Yeah.
What is the motivation to play football, right?
Yeah.
All these Arab countries that have money, none of them will ever win a World Cup unless they start scouting. Well, this is partly why they go and buy football clubs, because they're like, do you know what? My national team's never going to do well. I'm going to buy PSG.
Fuck it.
I'm going to buy Newcastle. I'm going to buy Man City, and I'm going to make it the best team in the world, right? Because I know my country's team.
Yeah.
So by proxy,
again, Kay, a conversation would have gone like this. Look, we're Newcastle. Look, we're not doing so well. We've got great legacy. Well, how much? No, I don't understand what you're saying. How much to make us top of the table?
No, best country, best in the world.
Yeah, man, but I'm saying it will take years. No. How much?
Have you seen with the Saudi? Have you seen? Because the Saudis bought Newcastle. But have you seen what they did with the away kit?
No.
The Newcastle away kit is a carbon copy.
Yeah.
Of the Saudi Arabia kit.
Gangsters. So they're doing exactly that, Kay.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly that.
They've looked at it and go, we're never going to win this, right? But you see me, if I had that level of money, all right, cool, you're buying club teams, yeah? If I had that level of money, bruv, I am scouting South America, I am scouting Europe, and I'm going to pick up you, Marcus Bronzy, right? Yeah. CMC, like, they're going, this guy, this kid, he's going to be fucking sick. All right, cool. Boom. Here's what we're going to do, yeah? I just pull up. 3-man deep, yeah. 3-man with the agal and the jabab and all of that.
The full garms, yeah. Okay.
Wearing all of that, yeah. Just in the white garms with a black thing on their heads and whatever, yeah. Just come up to your house, right? Look, we're gonna offer you citizenship, right? We're gonna offer you citizenship. Imagine, Marcus, you're 16, you're a football player, you're like from London or whatever. We're gonna offer you citizenship. Here's the amount of money. We're gonna offer you all these coaches and whatever. And we're going to make you one of the best players in the world, but you're going to have to play for Saudi or Qatar or whatever.
I'm not hearing the second part of your fucking sentence. From when you told her, buddy, at 60, I'm not hearing. I'm there, bruv. I'm putting on my shoes.
They're going to be like, Muntakhab al-Saudi, Marcus al-Ramzi! Goal!
And I'm going to be,
Goal, Marcus Bronzy. Bro, let me tell you, and I've done that with 23 youngsters. Actually, fuck it, 50 youngsters, right?
Yeah.
50 youngsters, right? You invest $1 billion in each one of them.
Jeez.
Not even $1 billion, 500 mil in each one of them. Like, look, we'll give you the best sports scientists, coaches, whatever. La 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 la. They're all playing in the Premier League now, but they're all like, it's all like Alexander Gomez.
That's heavy.
I'll be like, your name's Marcus, yeah?
Yeah.
Can we change Marcus to Arab sound?
Can we make it sound more Arab, innit? Yeah.
Like, what? Have you got a son? Like, oh yeah, I do. Okay, what's his name? Alex. All right, we will call you Abu Alex. Abu Alex Bronzy. Like, bruv, come on, because Abu means dad, innit? So Abu.
Yeah. So you've just made me realise we're actually seeing this in a really small way happening in real life right now. those who we usually, you're going to get this as I get this, those who we wouldn't usually see in a sporting area fighting at the top level against the top level fighters. YouTube boxers are the smallest version. Like, we're seeing people who have no business in the ring saying, how much? Give me the best trainers, give me the best nutrition. I'm young enough, make me into a fighter.
Yes.
We've seen KSI's brother Deji get in the ring with Floyd Mayweather and not die.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? There's not many fighters.
I love it. And not die.
There's not many fighters where you can come out and get beaten and celebrate. My man's posting celebratory. People are saying, well done, bruv. You got beaten. That's how good the boxer that he's got against, bruv. You just may realize that. So there's people out there that can do that, but on a small scale. That's just one person.
If I had a wealth for the Saudis, every youngster. What, Alejandro Garnacho for Man United?
Yeah.
Have you represented Argentina first team yet? No? Cool. You're Saudi now, bruv.
Boy.
Martinelli, what, they never took you to the World Cup? Come, bruv.
Come with me. Come with me.
Come with me, Habibi. Come with me, Habibi. I'm taking all of their youngsters, bruv, and Gabriel is now being called Ghafour.
Just bring back truth.
Ghafour Martinelli, bruv. See Ghafour? Brother, he will be banging in goals, bruv.
Ghafour will be just sliding goals.
If I had that much money, bruv, I don't care. Because remember when, like, Japan did that with a couple Brazilians? It's like, Alex representing Japan.
I love it. So,
because you look at that French team, and most of them, like, if you took out French, immigration.
Oh yeah, be in pieces, bruv. Be in pieces. He'd be in pieces.
Yeah, in pieces. It'd be finished.
Finished, bruv.
It'd be finished, bruv.
It was like at one point, if you removed all the Arsenal players from the French team, it would be in bits as well, bruv.
Oh yeah,
it's mad. It's mad. Yeah. So the other thing about Qatar is I've seen some of my friends that are journalists have been staying in the fan accommodation.
Oh, those tents!
And you cracked a joke last week about water, bro. They've been getting like aeroplane size bottle of water every single day.
Fire festival.
And I thought, what a conundrum. Because you can't even suck dick for water there because you'll get put in prison. You're fucked out there, bruv. So people are out there drinking
No,
a little...
you can, but
you just...
let me tell you one thing, right? See, most of these places where wild shit is illegal, where like a lot of them, but they're doing the most wild shit, you know?
Oh, 100%. Bro, again.
Extramarital relations.
How much?
Extramarital relations are forbidden. However, how much to shit on your chest? How much?
Bruv.
How much?
How much? How much?
How much?
How much? Bruv, I'm telling you, you're trying to tell me there's not people out there that have all that money and just like, fucking, I fancy doing that. Why not? Bruv, that kind of money changes the way that you perceive the world. But they're out there struggling. So shout out to my journos out there.
Wait. There is no amount of money that will make shitting on my chest. Wait. There is no amount of money that will make shitting on my chest appealing, bruv. I don't care what perspective you have on life.
Bro, give me $1 trillion and ask me if that's something that I'm into and I'll let you know. But right now, it's off the table. Yeah, it's vetoed. Put $1 trillion in my bank account and see if I feel on a Friday night.
Do you know where it is though, bruv? Kae, you could actually wipe it off, you know?
Yeah, bruv.
Bruv, after a shower though, do you know where it is, bruv? It's the tabooness of it. Because it's taboo. It's sort of like, I don't know, man, it makes me...
Bro, but when you've bought 10 jets, you just look at life differently, bruv. Yeah, and you just think, what's the wildest thing that I can do, bruv? But yeah, I don't know, man. It is different. So shout out to my guys out there.
Would you buy Arsenal?
Oh, I'd be tempted. What if it was like how much kind of money?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And I'd make us start fucking trying to get out of the top, like up at the top. I want us to be top one team, which we are right now.
I had a dream once that I was a billionaire.
Yeah.
And I'd bought Man United off of the Glazers. Right. Yeah. And they built a statue of me outside Old Trafford.
Wow.
It was a wild dream, bro.
Wow.
But like the way I had like in my dream I had like fuck you money in it. Like,
yeah.
Like not fuck you money where it's like, oh yeah, I can't. I had fuck you money where like nations couldn't fuck with me in it.
Yeah.
Like Elon money in it. And I bought Man United with it. And I remember like they built, so in my dream, right, I've had some wild dreams, football related dreams. Remember the one I had where Andy Cole was my uncle? Do you remember that? Oh my God. So I don't know. I put this up on my Instagram time ago where I had a dream where, by the way, for those that don't know, Andy Cole is a black man, right? He's a black man of Jamaican heritage. He grew up in England, whatever. Like, born in England, I think, as well, yeah. Like, he's black in it, very clearly black, bruv. I had a dream that was so vivid that Andy Cole was my uncle. I started Googling when I woke up, Andy Cole Curtis.
Just in case it was a
Let me
vision.
tell you, yeah, I was so angry with my dad in the dream. I was like, why did my dad never tell me Andy Cole was his brother, bro? Like, all this time we could have been gay. What? Man never let me meet him when we won the treble. Bro, anyway, so I had this dream in it that I bought Manchester United, right? Yeah. And it was so funny because I remember like I was I was on Man United fan channels and stuff, like going on there, going, I'm gonna change the way the club's run and all sorts. And it was like I was being held as a hero, right? And I got unveiled at Old Trafford, like I was.
What was the statue doing?
Well, hold on. I was unveiled at Old Trafford, going like waving to the fans and everything. And there's like a new dawn in the club's history and all that stuff. I was watching the commentary back and stuff. And then like fast forward a few months later, they'd built a statue of me outside, kind of thing. It's like the man that changed the course of it. Because what I'd done was, in my dream, right, I'd bought the club and then I'd put it back into fan ownership. Okay. So I'd made the fans a bigger shareholder than me, which meant that they'd always have it. But I had like 49%. And they had like, the fans had 51. Yeah. But I was like, I won't sell my 49% ever again. And I'd like enshrined it in like the constitution of the club or whatever. But I'm telling you, yeah, what I did in that dream, right? I had made Man United amazing again, bruv.
That was a really vivid dream, bro.
It was vivid, bruv. I'm telling you, when I dream, innit?
What was the statue doing?
Oh, it was just me waving. You know, like the image of me like at Old Trafford where I was like on the centre circle waving at the fans.
So it'll be frozen in time forever.
Yeah, they put that outside the club, innit? I think I was like near Alex Ferguson's one as well.
Oh, for fucking hell.
I know. Me and Sir Alex's statue near each other, right? Because like I sort of like me buying a club back from the Glazers. Why am I talking about this like it actually
Bruv, I like have dreams like where I don't know, I just like wake up and my house is made out of lettuce and you're there having dreams where it's like freaking Man United, bro, you're taking over.
No, but that dream was bare vivid as well. Like when I was like, do you know what? That might be like something that happens in the future.
You think it's like it's a vision. It's like that. It could happen.
Have you never had visions?
Nah, bruv, I'm the kind of guy that wakes up and goes, I had a dream about, fuck, I lost it. Every single time. I'm like that. Once in a while I remember a dream, but I always forget them.
So you're never one of those people, like what's the biggest achievement that you, like career wise, that you looked at and you were like, I love this. This is amazing. Or like a moment where you're like, fucking
there's far too many. I couldn't say biggest, far too many.
This guy. I think, man, I just been smashing life.
Listen, bruv, listen, I'll tell you what, yeah. If you don't gas yourself, no one will gas you.
No,
I think probably my first time, every time I leveled up in radio, so from when I went when I first went on Pirate, then when I first went on Community, then when I first went on Regional, then when I first went on National, then when I first went on like Breakfast, because Breakfast is like the show, innit? Yeah. So when I first did that, whenever time I leveled up, then those were important for me.
So you
never
had a vision of you like in like a breakfast show studio, like in a radio station, like you never had that vision in your mind?
What I did is instead of just having a vision, I'd go into studios, not necessarily the ones that we're in. I'd go into the studio and practice a breakfast show. I'd record a breakfast show, or I'd record a UKG show before, when I was doing the UKG like mix shows and stuff like that. I'd practice them, and so that when it happened, I was more at home. But yeah, man, I had visions, but I wouldn't say I'd sit there thinking like, yeah, I would walk in and I was like, I just want to get this.
That's interesting. Are you one of those people that has a vision board and stuff?
I have targets. I don't write them down specifically as a vision board, but I have got a number of things that I like to achieve.
Wait, you don't believe in the secret?
Manifest, baby, manifest. I do have a way of writing stuff down. I won't get into it because it's boring, but I have got targets to hit, and I hit most of the... No. Yeah, 90% of the time I hit my targets.
I hit all my targets.
Yeah, so hit most of my targets. Couple that I've missed.
What are you, like? But are they like targets like get out of bed, make bed.
Yeah, man, you gotta have your targets low, like open eyes in morning. Yeah, put feet on floor. Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Those to-do lists.
Yeah.
You know, when
and then
you,
sometimes if you close your eyes, open them again, you've done a task twice, bro. You doubled up for the week.
you ever looked at you know when people like make to-do lists to make you more productive? You ever start your
Bruv.
to-do list by writing shit you've already done and like tick them off and go, raw, bro.
Yeah, smashed it, bruv.
Number
Bruh.
1, make to-do list. Raw, make
Yeah, or they make stuff sound more sexy than it is. Like they go food prep. They just go to the shop. Boss man, can I have a sandwich? A can of Coke? Yeah, that's my food prep done for the day, bro.
Wait. You eat sandwiches from the corner shop?
No, I don't.
Oh.
No, I don't. That's why it's funny because it's food prep, innit? But it's the least edible
I
food
was
in the
like,
world.
Gee, wait. Have you ever?
No. I've looked at them. They look sweaty, far too sweaty for me, bruv. If I'm in that shop, I'm having stuff that's in containers that are locked off and closed up. I'm not really I don't even like the supermarket sandwiches, bruv.
No, I don't eat supermarket sandwiches anymore, and I don't eat those sandwiches. But there was once when I got sandwiches from the corner shop, right?
Yeah.
And alarm bell should have been ringing when it said chicken tikka masala sandwich.
I mean, I'd have the chicken tikka masala, but in a sandwich, risky.
Bro, I don't know how long that was sitting there, yeah. But that bread was stale to rasp, but I was hungry. I think I was fasting or something. And I'd like...
You broke fast with that as well.
Yeah, bruv. Let me tell you, yeah, my bowels were on fire. Whoa, my bowels are on fire.
Listen, I'm getting very skeptical of anything that's bought in a shop that I've not prepped myself now. I'm just starting to understand how food is looked after. And I'm talking about, that's not just shops, small shops that aren't chains, big shops as well, bro. I'm starting to see as I get older how they prep stuff, and I'm just like, jeez.
You don't order off a Deliveroo and Uber Eats that much, do you?
I did one yesterday, you know. I did a Uber Eats yesterday. I did a KFC. I did a KFC.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you ever look at the like foods hygiene standards on any of
Yeah,
these?
yeah. You have to check.
Bro,
Yeah.
I went one day.
Yeah.
I went on Deliveroo.
Yeah.
Right.
By the way, can I say, I know there's going to be some hypocrites listening. Marcus, you don't trust what the supermarkets have. We eat KFC. I'm fucking human. Yeah, I'm human.
Yeah,
sometimes
bro,
listen.
We are the people to say on this thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
If anybody tries to cancel us,
Fuck off.
first of all, piss off. Second of all, we have said that we're not perfect. We are hypocrites more than anybody else. That's why when we criticize other people for being hypocrites, it's because you're not saying you're a hypocrite.
Yeah. I'm a hypocrite.
I'm a hypocrite.
I'm a hypocrite.
I'm a piece of shit. Right?
I am a piece of shit.
I'm a piece of shit. Now what?
Yeah. That's a fucking t-shirt, that's
I'm
a t-shirt. I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah,
Now what?
Now what? I'm not claiming I'm better than anybody else in it.
Yeah.
Like, don't take my advice.
Yeah. That is why I can be like, ew, to a shop sandwich, but in the same day be like, yes, give me that fucking Kentucky Fried Grease.
Yes, boss man, can I have a baguette from your shop? I went on Deliveroo, and then I typed in Chinese.
Yeah.
I haven't had a Chinese in a while, right?
Yeah.
Typed in Chinese, and then I was like, you know what? Let me look at these, right? 2-star, 3-star, 2-star, 3-star, 3-star, and I was like, is there any of these with a 5-star rating? Now, I'm not having Chinese. I was like, I'm not having Chinese. But then I was thinking about it. If I go to Chinatown, I'm not even looking at it. I'm like, yo, big man, can you just give me...
You presume you're in the where the zenith
But
of health
also,
and
a
safety
lot of
is for
that
food.
stuff, right? A lot of the food hygiene stuff, right? Like that when they give them 5 stars and whatever. I'm like, what's the like... I don't know like what the categorization is based on.
5 is good, I'm going to presume. I fucking hope
5
it is.
is good.
I hope it is.
No, 5 is good. But I'm like, what
star is there rats in the building?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, yeah.
Basically, that's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Because like you've seen KFCs with like rats and stuff in there, and then it's like 5 stars, and you're like, but big man, there's rats. There is rat droppings in that. Not KFC. I don't want to get sued.
Yeah.
We don't have anything. Not KFC, but
Yeah. We'll check this, K, yeah?
no, but there was a time when like a few restaurants got done for it though.
Yeah, of course. We'll check this, K, though. They were 5-star on the day, innit? Yeah?
Oh yeah.
If you were 5-star on the day. I know when I did GCSE French, I was speaking the best French I have ever spoken in my life. Yeah? Yeah, I got a D. It's not the point. I was speaking the best French I could in my life.
Très bien.
On the day. Yeah. See the next day, I weren't speaking that French again.
that's the thing
So I
with
was
it.
5 stars on the day for me.
That's why exams and tests are a load of rubbish, though, innit? Because it's like, ask me about World War II now, bro. Ask me about World War One. World War One. Franz Ferdinand and was his name was Franz Ferdinand? Innit?
Yeah, of course.
That was the name of a band as well, innit?
Bruv.
And I know like basics in it, like
Yeah.
Prussia.
Yeah. Listen, exactly. You hear that, guys? You hear that?
The Battle of the
Yeah.
Somme and that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but if you try to tell me, like, Kae, like, explain World War One. Well, basically, there was a bit of beef between a certain amount of countries, and then
And they did it
one
for the
man
first time.
topped another man,
Yeah.
and then boom,
It was hectic.
it got
It's
a
hectic.
bit mad, didn't it? But that's basically what happens. The long and short of it.
Yeah.
World War One weren't really like beef between, like, they weren't really ideological difference between countries. It was because some, like, you were boys with certain people, and one that person got killed, and then it's like rah, and then all of these countries are involved.
And
'Cause
that-
I'm like, you're my boy now. Come on back
Yeah.
here.
And if you wrote that, what Kay just said, as
Fucked.
as the answer in a test,
Fucked. But
Yeah,
you see,
man.
in history, the day before the exam, I knew all of it.
bruv, history, geography. I knew how many tectonic plates there were.
Go on
I
then.
don't know how many tectonic. Now, I don't know.
Explain
All I know
the
is because they
tectonic
say
plate.
plates.
Explain
there's
the
one.
tectonic plate.
Or it's the plates underneath everything that is on that we see, like the countries and the water that move around and they rub against each other, and that's what creates earthquakes. But all I know is because they say plates,
and
is
they
more than one.
create volcanoes,
That's
mountains.
correct. That is
Absolutely.
correct. There you go.
Do you remember contours?
What, my barber knows about them to get the trim straight. What's
you
the contour?
are fucking out of this. No, it was. I think they were like units of measurement.
It sounds so fucking dumb.
It was them circle things on a map. What's the podcast called, Marcus?
Ain't got a fucking clue.
There you go.
Thank you very
I don't
much.
have a clue, bro.
There you
right?
go. Thank you very much.
Listen, I don't know any of this stuff, right? I don't know any of this stuff, right? This is why I respect people that went to uni and studied mad things like maths and geography. You see when people go, I am genuinely astounded when people go into places and go, like when I ask people, I was like, what did you study in uni? And they're like, maths. Do you know what I mean? Accounting. Like, you fucking legend. 'Cause
Yeah.
how did you begin to enjoy that?
Yeah.
Number two, what made you go, I'm gonna get in debt to study this? Like that takes some level of like determination,
Yeah.
right? Like for you to withstand that level of boredom. When people go, oh, I love maths, I am like, do you know what? You are a fucking special person, and let's celebrate you. Go into that role. That's why when I see people like go, politicians are weirdos. Of course they're fucking weirdos. These guys enjoyed economics as a subject.
It's interesting you say that, Kay, because I had a thought yesterday, right, about education and all that. And this is a little bit, we'll come back to what you're saying.
Education and all
Yeah,
that.
And all that, yeah. Spelt with a DAT, yeah. And I'm getting a bit sick of some of these guys that are going, we learned all this stuff at school for no reason. Now, I agree that there's a lot of stuff I learned at school that I've never used in life before, right? But I think school, a part of school, is learning to learn. Like, you learn to just acquire knowledge. That's why they give you such random shit, maths, geography. Because how are you going to know what you're good at learning if you don't try it all?
Those things aren't random. They're like really important.
Yeah, but they're like random in terms of different directions. Geography and history and maths and science. Like, they're all really like in totally different directions.
I think what's important nowadays to teach children more than anything is like you said, how to learn, but
How to acquire.
but how to source accurate information.
Exactly. We were lucky. We learned how to use a library. We learned how to read books. And even though some of those were bullshit, there was a way of making sure that books were kind of legitimate content now. You're right. There needs to be ways to teach people how to search Google properly and have proper... Like, actually, no, I did a bit on my course about how to do proper searching when I went to
That
uni.
is sick.
And I use that to this day.
Can you use Excel?
Yeah.
No. But can you use Excel?
Yeah.
Really?
I can use bits of it.
Wait. You know what? Listen, let me tell you one thing, right?
So you just reminded me of something
No,
else. Somebody I know got...
Let me tell you my story, and then you can say your thing. Yeah, I remember one time when I put, because you know what, you used to put mad things on your CV, right?
Yeah.
Like people used to put things like hobbies, surfing the net. What? surfing the net as a hobby.
As a hobby.
Yeah, I like going
Rubbing your hands.
I'm gonna surf the internet. Surfing the net used to be a hobby. Do you know how mad that is? Imagine if you put that on your CV now. Yeah, I like scrolling social media. Dickhead.
I like to hit the timeline.
People used to think like, oh, surfing the net was like going for walks, innit? It was mad different. But yeah, like I remember one time, right? I put on my CV proficient in. Do you know what I mean? In
Excel,
yeah, I put like words. Of course, man's proficient in Word.
Yeah.
What typing, whatever, bold, underline. Come on, italic.
Yeah.
I know all of this stuff.
Yeah.
I'll even put a bullet point in there for you, right? Anyway, man, put Excel in it.
Yeah.
I did a GMVQ, right?
Yeah.
Learned a couple formulas in that. Bear in mind, like you said, I knew that stuff on the day we did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew all of that stuff. I knew the stuff how to make formulas and stuff the day I did it when I was doing my coursework. Man, listen, I said I'm proficient in Excel. What they don't tell you, yeah, with Excel, there's levels to this shit, bruv. Bruv, I forgot where I was in, yeah, and then I saw someone using Excel, yeah, and they made a spreadsheet that looked like a fucking web page, bruv. There was buttons on this spreadsheet.
Yes, bro.
Called macros, right?
Access.
Bruv, they pressed buttons on this Excel spreadsheet, yeah?
To create reports,
Bruv,
yes.
and it did shit, yeah? Let me tell you, yeah, I went straight into my CV and I went
Deleted that.
backspace. I am not proficient in this, bruv. I felt like Kelly Rowland sending the text on the Excel.
The Excel spreadsheet. To
Let me
this
tell-
day, you're wondering why Boo hasn't messaged you back.
Bro,
Because you weren't
yeah.
proficient in the spreadsheet.
Let me tell you, yeah, when I saw that person and the spreadsheet that they had made, like, oh yeah, it's simple, I made this spreadsheet. Big man, I'm telling you, Marcus, there was pictures and buttons on this spreadsheet,
Yes,
bruv, yeah?
yes.
I had no clue
Yes.
how some of this stuff came about, yeah? Somebody asked me recently, like, oh, I'm trying to work out how to do formulas, do you know how? And I was like, no, I'm not even gonna. The only formula I know, add it all up. I put all the numbers, equals, boom.
My friend worked in
Excel is hard. If you are proficient in Excel, I swear to you, if you are proficient in Excel, yeah, you deserve everything in life. You deserve everything. If there is anybody here that is like anybody watching this or listening to this that knows how to use Excel properly, I'm talking like you've got all the buttons and
create pivot tables and all that stuff.
What the fuck is that, bro?
Exactly.
There you go. When you press equals and then you write, I've put the equals, so that's how I know I've got a formula. And then you start putting all brackets and listen, you deserve that fuck you money.
I know someone that works in finance, and someone got fired after the boss saw them at the end of the day filling in the squares, like the little rectangles in Excel, and then adding it all up on a calculator and typing in the sum at the bottom instead of using Excel to add it all together. So think about it, bro. They literally could just press the equals and it'll calculate all. They'd sit there for hours adding it up. They got it wrong. Oh, fucking I have to go back, bruv. That's what happens when you write proficient in Excel and you get through. You get through the net. Think about it, bro.
Proficient in Excel. If I kept that on my CV, yeah, and a manager told me to like do a spreadsheet, bruv, you'll see me with Excel open. In another tab, you're seeing YouTube. How to create spreadsheet.
Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Excel Meisters. On this one, we're going to be teaching you how to create formulas.
Bruv, I will be sifting through all that. By the way, you YouTubers that do YouTube tutorials, right? Can you skip the first 5 minutes of everything you say? Just get to the point in it. This is why TikTok is kicking your ass, right? Because I don't want to hear, hey guys, welcome back to the... Fuck all of that. Just go, so this is how you create... I don't need to know, like,
So Excel is a platform, blah, blah, blah.
get to the point.
Step 1. How about we start with the first words? Step 1, open Excel. That's it.
I just think in life, a lot more people need to get to the point. Just get to the point.
100%, man.
Oh, by the way, why does everybody keep going, Twitter's gonna die, Twitter's gonna die? We're still here, Twitter's not dead. This is why I said give the man 6 months, right? Did we not say that?
We said that. We said give him 6 months.
Give him 6 months. These people that are going, Twitter is a hellhole. I'm like, brother, have you not been on Twitter for like since 2009? It's the same as it's always been. What? Because now like there's a couple more blue ticks about.
Yeah.
They're like, he sacked everybody. It's terrible. Is it? I don't know. Like, it's just.
Bruv.
If they never told you people have been sacked from Twitter,
I wouldn't have known. That's the thing. I wouldn't have known. I would have just wondered why there's some extra blue ticks that are popping up everywhere. I'd be like, oh fucking hell! There's a lot. I know a lot of really people that are really verified out here.
It's
but
amazing
my experience doesn't change. Yeah.
It's amazing what cognitive dissonance does, isn't it? So you're going, they've sacked people, therefore it must be bad. Now my experience is bad. Otherwise, and I don't even get the people on the other side going, oh my god, man, Twitter's been the best it's ever been. It's not, bruv. It's the same,
bro.
Nothing's
People are like, oh my god, it's so raw and real. I'm like, bro, hashtags are still hashtags, isn't it?
Yeah.
You get me?
But he did bring back Trump, Andrew Tate.
Is that happened now?
Yeah, and he brought back Trump because he done a poll. Like, say what you want about him, man. He done a poll.
To his own audience.
He put up a poll
On his Twitter.
Yeah. And he was like, should I reinstate President Trump? Right. And I think it was something like 14 million people had seen, even more, I think, seen the tweet. And I voted no. Even though I do miss Trump's erratic tweets. I thought, do you know what? Fine. My entertainment isn't worth him coming back. So then anyway, he was like, the people have spoken, whatever. And then it was like 51 to 49. It was like the Brexit vote. It was something like that. Like, it was real close.
That's mad because I think with the power of Twitter, he could have just broadcasted a tweet. Can you not just make an account where everybody...
Somebody said to him, like, you should have just done a poll for every user as they logged on.
He should have made the Twitter account be followed by everyone. So there's Twitter and everyone automatically has to follow them.
As you open the account, it goes,
you should have done it and you should have hosted the answer on the central Twitter account because he's not Twitter. You're just the boss, rude boy. You're not the building.
You're just the boss.
You're not the building, you're in the building. So that's a bit mad. I find that a bit mad because if I ask my audience stuff, my following stuff,
should Marcus Bronzy be king?
Yeah, they're gonna be like, yes, king. It's you, baby. It's king. Yes, you put a crown on that head, queen, because you're gonna do this. Like,
but anyway, they brought him back. They brought Kanye West back, and they brought Kanye West. Kanye West had like 6 weeks. He had a school holiday, and then Elon Musk has brought him back. And here's what this is why. Like, I don't know. Like, I get when Jewish people go when anti-Semitism isn't taken seriously sometimes, right? Because he comes up. His first tweet is shalom. With a smile.
Real.
Yeah, and I was like, do you know what, bro? If you've been accused of anti-Semitism or whatever, doing shalom with a smile can be interpreted as you going, like, do you know what I mean? Like, taking a mick.
But you also know, though, that yes, it's Yeezy's fault. Elon brought him back as well, you know. That's Elon. That's on him as well.
100%.
That's on him as well. So if people, when you've got that rage, remember where that came from. Yeah, because you got to see who. Do you know what I mean? Like,
apparently they're taking all our blue ticks away as well. By the way,
fuck
do you
it.
give a shit?
Nah, man.
No,
fuck. But the fuck difference is that gonna make? I fucking ain't got a clue. Instagram's banging right now. We ain't got no tick, bruv.
No. But do you know what? The only thing I've had like loads of fake profiles made of me.
Oh
You saw it recently as well.
yeah.
By the way, I don't know why it's always like Jamaican names. Like one guy that was like Rashford Denton.
Yes, Rashford.
Fucking made a profile of me saying K code whatever. This other guy was called Andre Agree.
Andre
Agree. Brother, what is going on, bruv?
Shit, I need to use different names when I'm making your accounts.
And it was like, and it goes, trying to message a few humble fans. That's why the blue tick comes in handy, innit? That's the only thing it comes in handy for. Like, I think on Twitter it's going to be a fucking hell.
It's irrelevant now. But then now you see some news outlets have the official clear tick thing.
I can't.
I don't get it.
That just basically means
that's 2 ticks now. So now we have
double tick. Yeah, we discussed this in detail in it before on the podcast. But yeah,
okay.
So that's Twitter. Anything else going on? We've been recording for ages now. Anything else going on?
Nah, man, I think we should talk for 2 more minutes and then we've got a nice bang on hour, bruv. Why not?
Well, I mean, if you haven't already followed the page, well, sign up to the Patreon.
Sign up to the Patreon because it's popping on the Patreon, you know.
It is.
I like it. Like, there's good energy in there. It's building up a vibe.
Vibes.
You get me? There's vibes in there.
Honestly,
and you get,
what is £3, bruv?
Bro.
What is £3? Think about it, yeah? What is really £3? Isn't that 75p a week?
Yeah, it's like 10p a day or something like that, pretty much.
No, 75p a week or some shit,
something
yeah?
like that. Yeah. 10p a day.
Come on, man.
7p a day or something.
For more content.
Yeah, something like that.
You're gonna listen, when we start doing live shows,
tickets first.
Tickets will go on Patreon first. And let me tell you, I am 100% sure right now, yeah? we are going to sell out live shows just based off Patreon listeners buying the tickets first.
100%.
So if you're not on a Patreon right now, you're fucking slacking, innit?
Slipping.
I think we should do a live show in the summer.
Should we? Yeah.
I think we should, you know, and I think it would be fun because we could get like CJ Beats to DJ.
Yeah, get CJ to DJ. He's the DJ.
CJ the DJ.
Shout out to CJ.
CJ the DJ. Push. And then we can have like a little building. We can all meet up.
Yeah.
Tell me where you lot want to. We'll have a special guest.
Special guest as well.
And then we can like be vibing off.
Yeah, vibing off the guest, vibing off the good summer
Loads
weather.
of pictures and all
pictures,
the
man.
pictures and them things.
And in the meantime, you get all of the episodes that we drop early with no ads. And every time we drop an episode on a real timeline, there's free. You also get a bonus Patreon video and podcast as well. And it's even more juicy than what you get on these episodes.
And then we might do a fitness challenge in January. Who knows?
No, thanks, bruv. No, thank you, bruv.
We might do a gaming challenge. Who knows?
You gotta take all these things that I enjoy for fun and make it into a challenge for. Anyway.
Well, whatever. I'm Kae, that's Marcus Bronzy. Peace.